Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If your airbag light is on and you've pulled a B0130 code, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving deep into what this code means, where to find the problem, and how to fix it correctly and safely. The B0130 code specifically points to a fault in the driver's side seatbelt pretensioner circuit. This is a critical safety component, so it's something you want to address right away. So, what exactly is a seatbelt pretensioner? Think of it as a small, explosive device connected to your seatbelt retractor. Its job is to instantly tighten the seatbelt by a few inches at the very beginning of a collision, right before the airbag deploys. This pulls you firmly back into your seat, ensuring you're in the safest possible position for the airbag to do its job effectively. It's a crucial part of your car's supplemental restraint system, or SRS. The B0130 code tells us that the airbag control module has detected a problem in the electrical circuit, leading to this. It could be an open circuit, meaning there's a break in the wire somewhere, or a short circuit, where the wire is touching ground, or another wire it shouldn't be. Common causes include a damaged connector, a broken wire within the harness, or a faulty pretensioner unit itself. Now, let's find it. The driver's side seatbelt pretensioner is almost always attached directly to the seatbelt retractor mechanism. This is the part down at the base of the B-pillar, where your seatbelt spools in and out. To hit, you'll usually need to remove some plastic trim panels. Typically, you'll start by removing the lower B-pillar trim, and sometimes the scuff plate on the floor. Be gentle with these plastic clips. A good set of trim removal tools will be your best friend here. Once the trim is off, you'll see the retractor bolted to the car's frame and connected to it. You'll find the pretensioner. It's usually a cylindrical component with a 2-wire connector running to it. This is our target. Before we go any further, I have to give a huge safety warning. We are working with the airbag system. This system uses explosive charges. You must disconnect the battery and wait at least 15 to 30 minutes before working on any SRS component. This allows the system's capacitors to fully discharge, preventing any accidental deployment. Safety is non-negotiable here. With the battery disconnected and after waiting, the first thing to check is the connector itself. Unplug it and inspect the pins and terminals on both sides for any corrosion, dirt, or damage. Are the pins bent or pushed back? Is the wiring leading to the connector frayed or pinched? Sometimes, just cleaning the connector and plugging it back in securely can fix the issue. If the connector looks good, the next step is to diagnose the circuit. Now, here's another critical point. Never, ever use a standard multimeter to test the resistance of an airbag system component. Like a multimeter sends out a small electrical current to measure resistance, and that current is more than enough to accidentally deploy the This is extremely dangerous. The proper way to test the circuit is to use a special tool called a dummy load resistor, or an SRS-specific diagnostic tool. These resistors are designed to have the same resistance value as a healthy pretensioner, usually around 2 to 3 ohms. You unplug the pretensioner and plug this dummy resistor into the vehicle's harness connector. Then, you can reconnect the battery, clear the codes with a scan tool, and see if the B0130 code comes back. If the code is gone, it confirms that the wiring and the airbag module are good, and the problem is with the pretensioner unit itself. If the code immediately returns with the resistor plugged in, then you have a problem somewhere in the wiring between the connector and the airbag control module. So, let's talk about the fix. If your diagnosis points to a faulty pretensioner, the solution is to replace the entire seatbelt retractor assembly. The pretensioner is an integral part of the retractor and is not sold separately. You'll need to unbolt the old unit, bolt the new one in, and plug in the connector. Always use a new, genuine OEM part for safety components like this. Don't risk it with used parts from a junkyard, as you have no idea about their history. After replacing the part, reconnect the battery. The airbag light will likely still be on. You'll need an advanced scan tool that can communicate with the SRS module to clear the B0130 code. A basic OBD2 code reader won't be able to do this. Once the code is cleared, the airbag light should go off and stay off. Turn the ignition on and off a few times to make sure the fault doesn't return. And that's how you diagnose and fix a B0130 code. Remember the key takeaways. Disconnect the battery. Never use a multimeter on the component. and use a dummy resistor for testing. If you're not comfortable with this process, there's no shame in taking it to a qualified professional. Your safety is what matters most. Thanks for watching. I hope this guide was helpful. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe for more automotive repair tutorials, and drop any questions you have in the comments below. See you in the next one.